Hi Aries, welcome to your weekly scopes. Please keep in mind this is only a general reading. Take what it feels right and with what resonates with your own life experiences at the moment. So, it's a strong week for you. You can feel a lot of undercurrents working inside of you, which is allowing a great transformation and a great change to happen, especially in the way you feel, especially in your emotional body. There's a lot of purging, a lot of shedding out old skin and rebuilding a new one. And that process can be uh, as hurtful as compensating because it's creating, even though we can endure some pain in transformation, there's a lot of beauty and lightness in it as well, because if you look at from the caterpillar to the butterfly, you see how in the end it's a beautiful process, as as challenging as it can be in the beginning stages. But I don't think this is the beginning stage at all for you. I think you have been working in this transformative period in your life, in your emotions, from a long time. And I think and I feel you are reaching its final stage. The final stages of transformation usually are the hardest ones, because it's when everything comes to a culmination point, everything comes to this point of no return. And it can be scary. It can be scary because we don't know what's in the other side. We don't know what will happen after this birth. It's a birthing that is happening in your emotional self, in the way you handle your own soul and heart. So it's huge. It's huge. But at the same time, even though that feeling can surface this week, there's also a big opportunity for you to reach the end of the cycle and to feel much more mature, much more able to deal with that transformation, and much more, strong and capable, and feeling that trust running in your veins of just knowing that whatever it's happening to you, however however weird you may feel sometimes um, during this process, you know that it's for your own best, you know. So the main opportunity is completion card. So definitely, there's you are reaching the end of a cycle. You are finishing a cycle of your life, but you are finishing it in a good tone. You are finishing it in a very positive way, where you'll get the, the meaning of this, all of your cards together, is you are you are accomplishing a positive note on this transformation. So the result from this transformation will be a beautiful one, will be one where you feel much more, not only at peace with yourself, but with the world, and much more able to understand what you want to do with your life. Because you've come to this point of no return, like I was saying, where you developed so much, where you have grown so much in so much layers of yourself, that the universe is and will compensate you for that effort, for that hard work you're making. There's a lot of promising things happening, and you can have a taste of it this week if you allow, again, if you don't put blockages in your emotions, if you don't put blockages in the healing that in the strong undercurrents that are working inside of you, to let this completion happen. Because like I was saying, the final stages of transformation usually are the trickiest ones. Many times because we are not even aware that we are undergoing a transformative period. That's one of the hardest. And even when you are aware, you know, there's so many feelings, so many unexpected situations that come from this transformation that you cannot control, uh, that you cannot predict, that it can be overwhelming, that it can be hard. But you are you are reaching that final point, which means you have a better understanding than you did in um, in the past. So the challenge is healing, and I just want to show you all together because with your reading, it really makes sense, a better sense, so you can see how all of them tie together. The challenge is healing, and the advice is transformation. So allow the healing to happen. Allow the emotions to come to the surface, even if they are not as comfortable or pretty as you would like them to be. They need to come out. The toxins need to make this detox of your own emotions. The waters need to be purified. And in order for that to happen, they need to purge themselves. They need to come out. So don't be overwhelmed by the emotions. Don't try to suppress them, because that is delaying the beautiful completion and the achievements you are making here. Let the healing happen. Let the hands of the universe rest upon you and do its work. Trust the work that it's been done to you, that it's been working with you, because it's your own work. Even if you're not consciously aware of that, and you think and you don't understand anything that I'm saying here, take note of these words. You are healing yourself, and you are in a transformative period. So many things in your life are changing, and are changing for the better. And you'll see that after it's over. You will only have that perception after it's over, but know that it will. Trust that it will. That will help you go through this process of transformation. So there's a lot of old emotions, there's a lot of old hurts, old childhood hurts coming to the surface, and this week that could be a theme, but it's just asking you to trust it. Trust the process, trust you are in the finishing line, and that this transformation is allowing great things to happen to you. Great things. So the main thing I would say to you is not only to trust that, but to don't be overwhelmed by what you may feel this week. Also, if you feel like you need to get yourself out from any kind of situations, do it. If you're not feeling okay with something, don't push it. You are not in the time of making commitments, because any commitment made now can change. So if you are needing to be much more at alone time with you, don't suffer by it. Take the opportunity in it, because soon there's a lot of things that there's a whole new cycle happening for you, with a real prosperity, especially emotionally wise. So if you have been feeling like your emotions are all over the place, it's completely natural in this process. If you are the Aries that are meant to know this message, just know that. Know that it's healing you. It's healing things beyond your imagination, and even beyond your memories, because many times these wounds are repressed. So, really strong week. I hope you have a great one. Thank you for listening, liking, and subscribing, and hopefully we'll see each other next week.